another ride with TB2. We got a big one this weekend. We got a big one. This ain't your 2-hour Memphis drive. All right, it's not a major drive. It's not a major drive, but it is farther than 2 hours. We got a big show this weekend. Taking a nice little road trip. Was supposed to be more company than me and the lovely Miss Burr. However, we're gonna enjoy the weekend. So y'all stay tuned, stick around. Guess where you think we're going? I'm gonna play the beautiful intro music, and you guys think of where you think we're going. We could be going to Texas. We could be going to Iowa. I don't know. You'll see. Stick around. I'm gonna hit the music, and then y'all stay tuned.
Come and take a ride with the TB2. We hitting the road and enjoying the view. We got the 1800 green, a rock star too. Traveling to wrestling shows and meeting the crew. This is a ride with TB2. And we bring it to you.
Yes, you are joining the BURR with the Burr for another ride with the TB2. And we're taking a nice little trip. Normally we've been going to these local shows a couple hours away from the house. Memphis Wrestling we've been going to. We did a show in Little Rock a couple of weeks ago. But now we are taking a trip to Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's right. Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you're asking what is in Tulsa that's got TB2 out and about? Well, there's a GCW show going on this weekend in Tulsa. It's called Tussle in Tulsa, which is actually kind of a tongue twister if you say it real fast. I've had a couple of stuttering problems with it thus far. But they've got a good show going on down there. It's a GCW show. The reason why we're going is Tulsa is actually the area of one of the first guests of TB2, Sam Stackhouse. He is going to have a nice homecoming. This is the first GCW show in Oklahoma since they've been touring and going about, in the United States. So it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a nice homecoming for Sam Stackhouse. Him and KJ got a tag match. So I've already talked to Sam about possibly, saying a couple words. We may touch base with him at some point. So I hope he's excited for the show. I'm excited. Mrs. Burr is very excited. She cannot wait. She cannot wait for this experience. The last GCW show we went to, it was a good show down in Little Rock. It was a few years back. It's been like 3 years. It's been a while. I have to look back and see how long ago it was. But we did go down to GCW show down in Little Rock. It was a good show. Seeing people go through glass, seeing some, I say 4 or 5 years ago. It's been KJ, so it couldn't have been that long, right? 2 years ago. Yeah. But anyway, so it should be a good show. Should be a good adventure. We've got some sightseeing stuff that we're going to take advantage of in Tulsa. I have actually never been to Tulsa. I think I've gone through it maybe one time. So yeah, you're going to stay tuned. Well, I'm hoping you'll stay tuned because we're definitely going to have some wrestling content, but we're also going to have a little travel content so you can see and experience what it's like to take a ride with TB2. We were supposed to meet the boss, my co-host, up in Tulsa. However, it looks like things may have come up and he probably will not be joining us. It's all good. We'll get him on the next trip. We also were originally being joined with by Billy, Billy, my head of camera and security division here at TB2. He got promoted this last weekend, so shout out Billy getting promoted for head of camera and security division. He gets a badge now. He's all excited. But anyway, y'all stay tuned. Lots of stuff to get into, lots of traveling, lots of beautiful views, and lots of wrestling. So, I'll see you soon. beautiful lunch of champions. Oh yeah, that deliciously greasy Casey's pizza. We got a slice of pepperoni, a couple slices of sausage, that beautiful, delicious Casey's drink. So yeah, we stopped, had to use a bathroom, get us a little snack on the way, and you know, we had to pick up a Rockstar. We had to. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long trip. Had to pick up the Rockstar. Had to get it going. Get the day started right. So we're gonna enjoy our pizza here in this parking lot. We're gonna enjoy this Rockstar and this Casey's fountain soda, and then we're gonna get back on the road. Well, we made a quick little stop. This is wonderful. So this is what dam? Natural Dam, Arkansas. This is the natural dam right here behind me. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Got some nice scenery. Here, I'll go ahead and switch you around here. You can see there's some beautiful waterfalls. It goes down through here, this nice little creek. You got people up there at the top swimming and enjoying the wonderful day. But the water comes all the way down here, down through underneath this little walkway, which is also a cool little walkway. And you've got all kinds of different areas to kind of climb on and explore. But this is the nature of Arkansas. This is West Arkansas, but this is some of the nature and the beauty of Arkansas. As you can tell, people are enjoying the hot day. We're on this little bridge right now, but it is just gorgeous. I hope it's coming through on the camera as beautiful as it is, but it is just an amazing sight to see. A beautiful day to enjoy the wonderful sights of natural Arkansas. I mean, honestly, we're gonna take this little path down here. Oh, look at this! Wow! This is beautiful. This is just beautiful. I hope I'm coming through on the mic okay. Look how clear that water is. I mean, just gorgeous. Natural Dam, Arkansas. Maybe I should float through one of these tunnels here. Just go through and float through on the other side. I could make it. I could swim. I'll be fine. I think I can do it. But yeah, this is Natural Dam, Arkansas. This was a stop that we decided to make on our way to Tulsa. I got hair all in my mouth. But yeah, stay tuned. See where else we stop. So day 2 here in Tulsa. We got up this morning. We're going to go check out this Tulsa Farmers Market that's down here in the old Route 66 area of town. So we're going to check it out, see what we got going on this morning. And then there's a festival going on, I think, in the Gathering Place. It's another part of town. Got some live music, some food truck stuff like that. So I think we're going to check that out today, see what Tulsa has to offer. So yeah, y'all check it out with me. Let's see what it's like riding with TB2 this weekend in Tulsa. Oh. Yeah, let's get off this little bridge thing. let's get off this thing. here at the gathering place here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's this big old park. It's got all kinds of stuff, all these little playgrounds and little things going on at it, which is real cool. So I had to stop at the main office and try to figure out where I was going because there's a festival going on here today. But I have no idea how to get here because this park is massive. And so I asked them, and they said I gotta go in between these trees. I gotta go past the pirate ship and over a pond. Oh, under the bridge. I went under the bridge. That was another step. I gotta go past the pirate ship on the left, and then over the pond, and then that's where I get to the festival. So, see what happens. Oh, we got some cool stuff over here. Let's check this out. Look at this. Yeah, go down that hill. Go. Slingshot. That's cool. That is neat. They got a whole playground area over here. Here, we're gonna peek through over here for just a moment. Peek around here for just a moment. Look at that. Wow.
No!
Wow. Look at all that. Look at that massive slide right there. That's cool. Anyway, so we're going to check it out. We're going to see if we can find this little festival and check out this park, the gathering place here in Tulsa. And at the end of it, I'll let you know what we thought. So stay tuned. See what we found. This is nice. Let's see what's in here. Well, the gathering place was pretty cool, but it's hot out today. It is like 100 degrees out here in Tulsa. Walking around there was some stuff going on. We never found the food trucks, but it was cool. It was on a nice fall day. I like to bring Arizona back. Lots of playgrounds to play on, lots of stuff to check out. Next, we're going to go over here to this Mother Road Market. Apparently, it's got a bunch of food places from around the Tulsa area that have a bunch of different stuff to eat. So we're going to try there. You know, get us some food, get us some energy, and then we're going to head back to the Airbnb. So let's see what we can find to eat. I am excited. I am starving. I haven't eaten since the continental breakfast this morning. So let's see what we can find in here. Good morning. We are up for the day. This is day 3 in Tulsa, Sunday, the day of the big event. Tonight is the GCW Tussle in Tulsa. I'm so excited for that. But before that, we've got a couple more things in Tulsa we're going to check out. So we're going to do that. If you didn't notice, and I don't know if I'm on a couch here, we're actually in an Airbnb now at this point for a couple of days. Or a couple of nights. We showed up here last night. It's a nice little Airbnb. The fact that we have an Airbnb with 3 king size bedrooms to ourselves is kind of interesting. The original plan was to have some more guests joining us. However, life happened. Things did not turn out the way we had planned. So we went ahead and kept the reservation. Nice little neighborhood over here in Bixby, which is south of Tulsa, actually. So nice little neighborhood down here. We're just down here chilling. Gonna do a little more scenery. Some checking out some local things. I hopefully will get to see that whale today. That's my goal, is to see that whale of Catoosa. You'll see. Hopefully coming up. You'll see it here. You'll see it here. So that's the goal for the day. We also may have a little side quest that we may be doing. We've been trying to put together all weekend. I have not been able to successfully do it yet. But hopefully today is the day. So we're going to try to get that accomplished as well. So yeah, we're going to do that. First things first. Got our showers done. Getting everything packed up together. Going to go and find some food and then start the day. Big adventure, big side quest. Let's see what happens. So here we are. TB2's out in the middle of nowhere here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the middle of nowhere. You can't really see behind me. There's sun out there, but I'm going to cross the street over here so you can see a little bit better. But this over here is an overlook. It's a wild overlook out here, and it's across the bridge here, or across the road, not a bridge, but it is a bunch of wild Mustangs that are just out here. Bunch of wild horses. And I know that's kind of, it is what it is. In Arkansas, there's not really like the wild horses. People have horses, people got cows. But these are like wild Mustangs. And so I thought it was kind of cool. We decided to stop in and take a look. So, I mean, it is just, it is just cool. See if we can zoom in a little bit. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Oh, there's one little guy over here. Yeah, just gorgeous. It's kind of cool. Something you don't really get to see where I'm at, my neck of the woods. So we decided to stop in. I wonder if I can catch one. I may see if Mrs. Burr will hold the camera here in just a minute, and we'll see how bad this barbed wire is. Going to a GCW show tonight, I've been around some barbed wire, so it can't be really that bad. So let's see if the next clip on here is me catching and riding one of these wild Mustangs. Hopefully it goes well. We made it to the Blue Whale of Catoosa. Made it over here. It's right in front of me. I'll get some better footage of it here. You can see the little thing right there. It is in the background right there. You can check it out. Made it over here. This was one of the things I was looking forward to on the trip. For some reason, I don't know. I like random things. I like checking out random attractions, and as soon as I looked up that I was going to Tulsa, this blue whale was the first thing that popped up and caught my attention, and I could not help but to stop and check it out. So we're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna check out this little museum they've got going on here, and we're gonna get some footage on the whale. We're gonna check it out, and we're gonna act like 5-year-olds, because it's what we do here at TB2, and we're gonna have a good time. So stay with me, enjoy it. Here we are. We're in the whale. We're in the belly of the beast, and actually just coming across somebody that used to swim off of the whale back when, years ago. How long ago was this?
I was born in 77, so I was probably between 8 and 13 or so. So yeah.
Wow, and she said that there's a couple of diving boards that used to be actually attached to the whale back years ago when they used to swim off and jump off this. You said what was on the tail?
So it's a platform right there on the tail.
Okay.
That was the diving board.
Okay.
And then there was another right kind of below where it wasn't very, you could just go off the edge. Run and change. Turtle's gone forever, baby.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He was bound and determined to do it, so. Now it's gone. Say bye. No, it's gone. I can't get it back.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so we swim here a lot as a kid.
That's so cool. And then up here, if you can glance right above us, there's this little section that used to be a
kind of like a little
watch the whale,
like a little playhouse, like a tree house type thing. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Like
a little playhouse area. Yeah. And then kids would go up there and jump off too.
No, you couldn't. It was too shallow, right? It was just a little play thing.
Gotcha. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. And then now the city owns this now, and they just use it as a tourist attraction.
Yep.
Well, it's the first thing that popped up on my Google when I came to travel to Tulsa, so I had to check it out. So,
it's been here for years.
That's so cool, y'all. If you're in the area, Catoosa, come check out the whale. It's really cool. It's really cool. Thanks for the time.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Nice
honey.
meeting you. Alright, so right now we are on our way. This is our side quest for the day. It looks like things are working out. We are on our way down to Bristow, Oklahoma, which is about 30-40 minutes from Tulsa, southwest from Tulsa, to Body Progression Gym down there. Body Progression Gym, operated by friend of the channel, early on interview that we had at TB2, Boom Brandon Groom. So we're going to go down there. We're going to check out the gym, see what the gym's like, and we're going to spend a couple minutes, talk to Brandon, see what he's got going on, try to get a part 2 going that we've tried to shoot for time and time again that just has not worked out. But now that we are in town, we are here. We're saying yes, shaking some hands, kissing some babies, as always, the TB2 way. We decided to drop by, and hopefully he can make a couple minutes for us and see what's going on. We can talk a little Lionheart, talk a few questions that we had on part 1 that did not, get posted because of technical issues that TB2 had during the time. So we're right down the road. We should be arriving here shortly. So yeah, let's see if Boom Boom's in the house, and maybe we can get a good message while we're in the house. So stay tuned. TB2 back again. We are on location in Bristow, Oklahoma at Body Progression Gym. One of the early interviews we got to do is a man by the name of Boom Brandon Groom. And since we're in Tulsa area, we decided to come down to the gym, check out the beautiful setup he has down here, and go ahead and do that part 2 that we've been trying to do for months now. It seems like months.
It is.
So
Shouldn't be that hard to do. This was the right time and place. It makes sense.
yeah, of course. We had to come down here,
Person.
had to check it out, had to be in person. It's been years since I've seen you in person.
Yeah, it is.
Last time was in
Don't
San
go.
Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio.
That has been a long time.
2018.
Something like that. Yeah.
13.
Something like that. Even, no, probably before that, my 15?
Yeah.
May have
Could
been.
be.
Wow, it's been a long time. But anyway, we are here. Beautiful setup. Got the Lionheart in the background. It is lovely. Brandon, thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking the time and going out of your your busy schedule.
It's a beautiful day out.
It's hot.
It is a rest day. But man, hey, no, I appreciate you and what you do and your podcast, and man, even doing that first part 1 meant a lot to me, just even as a wrestler and even a wrestling fan. I saw some of your other podcasts. I'm like, dude, keep it up.
Appreciate
keep
that.
doing what you're doing.
Appreciate
I'm glad you're here. Glad to be here.
Of course. And we'll go ahead and jump in. There's a few things I want to get into the first time, but before we get into the other stuff, I mean, this place is amazing. There's all kinds of stuff around here though. There's a cage in the background. We're in the ring right now, which is sick. But I mean, you got like lead pipes just laying around here. What's going on with this?
Hey, man. never know what he's going to do. I know you. Yeah, that's why that lead pipe is a weapon I use for training. You use weapons in your wrestling training? Well, I train an 8-year-old kid that is doing amazing. Now he didn't like it as much, but he'll learn his arm drags and his headlock takeovers, and he can do them well. But then he always loves to have like a 30 or 45-minute death match at the end of our session. And so a death match, anything goes, at least that's what he says. So I go along with it. We use this pipe and chairs and cages and all this kind of stuff. And he has a blast.
Of course.
But I also make sure we teach him the psychology, the proper way to do wrestling, and he's going to be a star. And I love training people, especially one-on-one.
Yeah.
That's how I learned the best in amateur wrestling and then even pro wrestling too. So I'm all about some one-on-one training and linking up with people. You find someone that can use some help, or we can link up on that. Let me know.
Yeah, for sure. I'll put a link in the description. Check out the video. You get some training with Brandon. I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I went to a wrestling practice because local school. No, it wasn't pro.
Okay,
That was the key. I was probably, I don't know, 10 years old, and they had they had wrestling and local school that I was going to go to the practice. And so I got there, got my little singlet, leotard. Got my singlet. It felt like a leotard to me at the time, I guess. And I was sitting here and they were doing just takedowns. And I'm like, where's the chairs? Where are we getting into the actual stuff? And didn't realize until later that, the amateur side and the pro wrestling side are two different things. They kind of can coexist for sure. A lot of great amateur to pros.
Yeah.
And even you've done a lot of MMA training and MMA matches in your past. Is there a difference in training from MMA to pro wrestling? Is there similarities that you have?
A lot of similarities. And even with the amateur wrestling, that was it. It's like as a 10-year-old kid, just like you. And it took me until 11 to talk my mom into it. It's like, it's not like the stuff on TV. We're going to be there all day on Saturday, etc. But finally, I was like, all right, he's not letting go of it. And, that was the closest thing to pro wrestling training I could do. I knew it was different. And I mean, my friends said, well, a fireman's carry is kind of close to, and I was like, okay, well, there's something there. But I would just even pretend that I was a pro wrestler. And I guess in a sense I was, that's my mindset, going out there on the mat. And I'm like, I went the whole rounds. I felt like I won an Iron Man match like Ric Flair or whatever. I did this, but the training, the MMA and all that kind of stuff, it's just another form of training is what I wanted it for. So I want to be like, hey, I've done all this. So I really encourage getting with a pro wrestling trainer. Man, there's so many good people with good intentions, good schools, but getting with a trainer that can really take you deep, and really get the universal psychology, someone that's been there, or you train somewhere, keep going to seminars and keep learning different stuff so you can be the best pro wrestler, because that's all it was. I want to be the best pro wrestler. I was, decent at amateur and college wrestling, and I was like, well, hey, let's try MMA. And my first maybe 4 fights didn't feel any different than a pro wrestling match. Of course, I didn't get hit at all either. But, they really didn't feel that much different. They really didn't. And so a lot of similarities, you get hit, man, you get hit in wrestling ring. It just doesn't always feel good. So when someone hits you or kind of hits you, I never got blasted in MMA or nothing like that. Praise God. But you get hit, it's kind of like pro wrestling hit. The mat feels like a pro wrestling mat. It's pretty close, at least. I mean, guys are resisting you pretty hard, but you find a way to pick somebody up. You're used to picking someone up and slamming them. So I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. And so I did, when I was in the military, I did a lot of combatives training. So when I could take you to the mat, it was fun. I love doing that. Standing up, I tend to drop my hands pretty much every time. It's just
related.
I got clocked so many times, waking myself. Yeah. So on the ground, we're good. Standing up, you're probably gonna take me. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna. I'll do it again.
My stand up. Yeah. Hey, dude, chill. He's fine. All right, chill. No. I love. I would get back into that too, just for the fun that it was, etc. But you want to bring the best on your mission in anything you do. And to do that the best, you got to be 100%, got to be in your training and all that kind of stuff. And really for pro wrestling too.
Yes.
Focus on wrestling and focus on the ministry of it, the whole deal of even my, last maybe even 10 years as a singles wrestler just for other companies, but always doing the Lionheart Championship Wrestling.
And it's like you read the script that I have prepared for me. It's crazy that you've got that, because I wanted to get into that. We touched base a little bit on part one, the Lionheart Wrestling, and you brought up, and it was something along the lines of combining the message with the wrestling. And I had some people kind of questioning, well, what do you mean by combining the message with the wrestling? That sounds kind of, yeah. So is there a way that you can explain that more for people that have no idea what we're talking about?
I've heard so many people, even some Christian people, like, well, wrestling and religion don't really mix. Well, that's kind of, all this kind of stuff. And then I've done some wrestling shows. I mean, really the first one I put on was very similar to what I want all the Lionheart, or what I think will be the most effective for the harvest for the Lionheart Championship Wrestling, but it was intertwining it throughout the show.
Yeah.
I've been other wrestling deals and Christian wrestling deals, and it's great, whatever. But, you have a whole regular pro wrestling show. You talk about Jesus at the end. This, I want to show the pro wrestling match of life.
Yes.
Like, hey, we're here to have a great time, but you know what? There's a real bad guy, a real heel. Hey, this is predetermined. The ending's already set out, but there's some stuff going to go on here in the middle. And there's some stuff you can plan out, and there's some stuff you just better be ready to happen and work on the fly. So it reminds me a lot about a pro wrestling match. And I probably got several messages that pertain right into pro wrestling, etc. But it's fun to intertwine it and make the whole show not about, oh, we came to see wrestling and then they talked about this. No, it's like, hey, here's this. Here's how wrestling can paint the picture of this.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It's real interesting. Yeah, for sure. And to have it in an entertaining way to bring in people, because honestly, that's the big idea of some of this stuff is trying to bring people to the big message.
Yeah, for real.
And to do that through wrestling, yes. And to do that through wrestling, I mean, some of these people, may not realize that that's what they're getting into. They're just going to a wrestling show. I mean, honestly. Yeah. They may feel like it's something, more, but, and then all of a sudden opening their eyes to the bigger picture and to, well, hey, if you thought this was interesting and you thought that this was, well, how about this? Let's take a peek back here, and that's truly, truly amazing and truly remarkable. And then, around this sport that we love, wrestling.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
help people with that. Like I said, opening the eyes, the message, give them a choice, let them be open up to the choice. I mean, the worst heel, probably not the one you love or the one you hated, or whatever, did the dirtiest thing. That's a real heel too. And he tries to lie and cover up people's eyes on what the truth is. And it's kind of like, man, if you can wipe that away and give them a choice, man, there's better for you than this junk that you might be living in, or the things being told to your own self inside your head through other people, through your environment or whatever. And this is the real truth. Choose this day to follow the real truth, or choose to stay where you're at and letting that destroy you, know. But man, here's another better choice. And I'm here to give myself 100% to try to make it very clear to you as much as I can.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And even some people, just right there trying to put it into terms that maybe they easier understand. The Bible is so hard, just looking through and reading it to kind of get the exact message of what's kind of being portrayed.
Yeah.
And it also can be hard to, third party that to somebody and saying, this is what's being, what I mean? Sometimes things get lost in the water and lost in the weeds. But if you can kind of break it down like a kid's version or through a wrestling version of like, hey, here's the big picture. Here's the heels. Here's the bad guys.
Yeah.
Here's what we're kind of, leaning toward. And then kind of going from there. And then, like you said, opening the doors to where they can understand what the bigger message is here.
That's right. That's exactly right. Because you're right. Yeah, I'm not going to act like it's easy for everybody to understand, because if nothing else, it's a lot of cloudiness, a lot of blindness, a lot of all that kind of stuff. So that's what I've really tried to do. And that's why I've waited till this point in my life too, when I really felt it was time, not only where I'm supposed to be, but my understanding where it's supposed to be, to make it clear, because that's a big thing. I'm one of them guys that just maybe didn't get sports or common sense, a lot of stuff just right off the bat, but it had to be said to me in a way that made sense to me. And I want to try to do that for other people.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think digging in, ask, seek, and knock, you just keep digging in. I've been digging in to find the clearest ways that make it true to other people. So I think if you dig in in anything faith wise, and you get it eventually.
For sure. 100%. 100%. We're going to shift gears a little bit here. There's a few questions that we always ask guests here at TB2. One of them, I don't know if there's a lot of shots being taken back here in this ring or around this area. But 1800 Coconut Tequila, the non-sponsor TB2. We asked people, if you took a shot with somebody in the wrestling business, you had 5 minutes, sit down at a table, take a shot, have a conversation with anybody in the wrestling business, who would it be and why?
Man, I was, I had my answer until you said you have to take a shot with him, because the Ultimate Warrior is hard between him and Savage. Thank God that I can say, and I'm so grateful to be able to say, hey, these are two I have never met in person.
Yeah.
Because everybody else, I mean, it's hard to say other people I haven't, and that's so awesome.
Yes,
the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man Randy Savage never got to meet in person. I really have more in-depth questions for the Warrior, but yeah, it's already kind of sketchy. So a lot out there, excuse me, and give him a shot. I don't know where that's going to go, but yeah,
you might get better answers to your questions. You might know. Open the door.
Be clearer.
You might be
speaking the language that didn't make sense to me since a child. Maybe.
And maybe if you take a couple of shots, maybe it'll make more sense to you. Whatever he's saying, you're like,
anything possible.
Yeah. The last two things, the TB2 questions we ask everybody. First one, more negative note, then we end on a positive note. First negative note, you've been in the business a long time. I'm sure you've picked up pet peeves, something that's bugged you from people. We've heard egos. We've heard, different. What's a pet peeve that Boom Brandon Groom, Bridleless Brandon Groom, has picked up over the years of working in the business?
Gosh, I could say so many things. I've got one thing to say. I could say so many things. It would be the training of the people, myself, or what, all kinds of things I could say, but I think it's really not bringing the boom. Best on our mission. Mm-hmm. We're all on a mission. And I find that too, even just with like the personal training business I'm involved in, or run, and the gym here and that kind of stuff. And then Lionheart. And then man, I love the scripture, work as you work unto the Lord. So it's like, and I get, man, and you got to help people develop there. So that's part of me bringing the boom, is helping others along. But I just want them to be trying to climb the ladder and not trying to fight against it.
Right.
We're trying to help. That's the only deal. So that's the pet peeve, is if you can get, we want to serve a lot of people with the Lionheart shows.
Yes.
But I want to build a team, and a strong team that has a mission together and a direction together. And it's pet peeve to me if someone's trying to fight against that. And I think it's a pet peeve when I don't recognize that, and it's me selecting right in the first place.
Yeah. Yes.
So
yeah.
A lot of times you can always point it back to yourself, what you could have done better at some point.
Right.
On anything. So
right.
That's comforting to me. Okay, well, there is some control. I could have. I learned.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
But yeah, not bringing the boom. I think I want to try to commit to doing that, and I'm not perfect, and I got to try to gather myself when I realize that and try to get better. But yeah, bring the best on our mission. I mean, that's the least I can do.
Every day, we got to be the best of our mission. Every single day. Last thing, some advice that you have with people coming into the business, maybe young into the business. Yeah. What's something you think everybody needs to hear?
Man, bring the boom. 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 Oh,
yeah.
Bring the boom. Bring the best on your mission, and recognize it, and be honest with yourself. Don't be like, oh God, I want to do wrestling so bad. Okay, this is kind of good enough. They said it was good enough. Okay, I can do it, right? Because I just want to do wrestling so bad. No, be the best you can. Be the best you can. You may not be the best. Don't compare yourself. Be the best you can. And what does that look like for you? Be honest with you. Could you do better? Could you seek better training or additional training? Can you work on the mirror, or this time in the mirror versus scrolling? Can you get some motivational things in your life, so then you get motivated to work on the mirror to be the best wrestler if you're not motivated already? What can you do? Ask, seek, knock. You'll find the way, and the way is bringing the boom. And yes, that's my best advice.
Of course, always. Brandon, thank you for taking the time, welcoming me in this beautiful place that you have here. Tell the people what you got going on, where they can find you, and any last words that you have for the people that may be tuning in and watching this.
Yeah. Now just keep up with me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Boom Brandon Groom. I might be even changing it to Boom Groom. But and then we have a website too, Lionheart Championship Wrestling.com. Check that out for sure. You can also follow Body Progression Gym. And he mentioned they did on Facebook and Instagram, even TikTok as well. And follow me on X and TikTok also. And then just the last words, man, always believe in that. Let you truly bring the boom. Because you can bring the best on our mission, but your best only goes so far. When you get the power of love, baby, and that's the power. Boom. That's the power, I swear, that can live inside of you. And then you can really bring it. Boom.
Yeah,
Right there. See?
He makes me look. It's not. I am the bird, Brandon Boom Groom. Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks.
A few moments later.
So I don't know how I've gotten talked into this, but I guess I'm going to take a chop from Boom Brandon Groom. Oh, look, this is for you. This is for you watching. This is all for you. So keep that in mind. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Oh man, let me get this out of here. Hang on. All right.
All right, baby. You'll be a better person for this.
I don't think I am.
Yeah. He's okay. Still skin there. Man, that's a heck of a chop.
Oh, we've made it here to the Tussle and Tulsa GCW show. Get to our seats in a second. We got a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of people walking around. I don't know if you can see behind me. You know who that is. They got Spaded and Jaded out of Tulsa. Local here doing tattoos, giving people tattoos today, which is awesome. I may get one. I may get inked up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They got the logo for GCW, $75. That's a deal for today. So maybe me and Mrs. Burrow have matching tattoos. Ready into. She's looking at me like I'm crazy. She's looking at me. That's not gonna happen. It might happen. But anyway, we're gonna get to our seat soon. 10 minutes before showtime. So we'll see what happens. Actually, 9:12 is the countdown. So we'll see what happens. Good show tonight. Touch base with Sam and KJ hopefully after the show. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and we'll see if your boy the Bird gets a tattoo before leaving the show tonight. I think it's a yes. I think it might be a no. It might be a no. Oh, there goes a worker. He's all sweaty and hot and bothered. And I'm about to be too. The show's about to be hot and bothering and sweaty, so I'm ready to get into it. Let's get into it.
and also rematch for those GCW Tag Team Championships. You want to learn a lesson? I lead by example. I lead by being the best. But I'll teach you a lesson right now. Nice guys finish last. But at homecoming, the bad guys win.
After the show, GCW, great show, but this is what it's like back here. After the show, there's KJ and Sam, there's Manders and Marcus Mathers back there. Everybody here just chilling and doing a nice meet and greet for the show. Yeah, everybody's getting to have a good time, getting photos, getting autographs. GCW really does it good when it comes to stuff like this. They really do it right, you know, all the guys that are at the show. We're having a good experience with the wrestlers, which is really what you want. So it's good to see. Got Sam back here, got KJ over here, like I said. Doing what they do with the people back in the back. Managers. It is really cool the way GCW does these events and does these things afterwards. So yeah, we're going to try to see if we can talk to Sam for a few minutes. Got to talk with KJ for a few minutes. Yeah, we'll see if we can do some chatting with some people. And then I guess we're gonna head back to the Airbnb and get ready for a good night's sleep because tomorrow we head back home. So talk to some people and then we'll go from there. All right, here we are, TB2 GCW show in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We got the big man Sam Stackhouse in the house. First of all, Sam, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm sore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's been a good weekend. It's been a good weekend.
You had a great showing today. Came out with the win. You and KJ both, of course, got, you know, Fuego del Swole repping as always. How was it to have a show in Tulsa so close to home?
There was actually a moment in the middle of the show where I got a little emotional. I didn't think it was going to hit me that hard, but like seeing my friends with like my other friends, it was like a weird fever dream crossover episode in my head. Cause like I see all my GCW guys like the past like 2 years, like every weekend, but all these other guys were the guys like Mr. Nasty. He's like the second most person I've wrestled in my life. Like me and him wrestled each other 40 times. We've had best of 5 matches. So seeing him out there killing it, Titan killing it, Graham killing it, all these guys that, like I said, I've grown up with them.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
to finally them to get to meet my other friends, it's been that was a weird scissor action for them to meet, for my 2 groups of friends to come together. And in Oklahoma, it was a good day. It's been a good day.
Of course. Now, right around the corner, you and KJ, you're looking for some gold. That tag team title's coming around the waist. What do you guys have stored? You know, what's next after
in
you
my
guys?
mind, I've been champion since yesterday, and that piece of crap Hook had you're on TV, brother. What are we doing? Why is he in my business?
Yeah.
KJ's friends, that's the second one that's got to come from TV and be in my business. I've never even met these guys. I haven't been on TV. I'm continually every week the only one in the ring that they ever put up in the paper, yet I'm still hanging with these guys. I don't know what that's about. But anyways, they need to stay in their lane, and I'm going to put them in their lane, and we're going to be GCW Tag Team Champions in Atlantic City next month. That's what it is.
And that's only the beginning. Taking over GCW, then taking over the wrestling world.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, we're going to be all of them. Best tag team in the world.
Of course. This man is not a man to mess with. You can see the size. It's not a man to mess with. Him and KJ coming for the gold, coming for wrestling all together. Y'all stay tuned. Sam, thanks for the time.
Appreciate you. Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming, bro.
time to hit the road. It's time to check out a few last things in Tulsa. I think Mrs. Burr wants to hit the local Goodwill, so we're going to do that. And then, yeah, head back towards the Casa after a great weekend. So let's see what the day has in store for our travels. And, yeah, stay tuned. All right, so here we are. Oh, hi. Hey, Rosie. Rosie's sitting here flexing on me. Of course she is. We're here down on the Route 66 part of Tulsa. I got some shops and some beautiful statues like Rosie the Riveter here down on the strip. So we're going to come down here, check it out. Also, over here behind the camera, we have Ike's Chili, which is one of the oldest restaurants in Tulsa. I think it's been running since 1908, which is a long time. That is a long time for a restaurant to be running, over 100 years. But we got Rosie down here. We got a couple of other things. This big Meadow Gold sign that's down here off the strip. Let's see if you can see it behind me. That's a big thing, I guess, around here. So we're gonna check it out. So yeah, we'll see what downtown Route 66 in Tulsa has to offer. And I think there's a dinosaur right there. What's up, guys? So TB2 ending of the show here. I realized as I was editing the video, I never did an outro to the video for the trip in Tulsa. So I just want to say overall the trip was great. GCW show was great. I can't wait to see KJ and Sam take those titles in New York. I think it's in New York. for the GCW. I can't wait till they get that gold. It was good talking to Sam. It was great talking to Brandon, seeing him again. If you're still here, please don't forget to give us a like, give us a follow. I'm chilling here in the new studio. Not new studio. I just revamped the area a little bit, trying to give it a little bit better feel. But I'm trying to do some more content, get out there. If you like this, if you enjoy this, please give us a like. Please give us a subscribe. It's free. You ain't gotta cost nothing. You just gotta push a little button and let the algorithm do the rest. That's all I'm asking. So tell you what, I got a lot of stuff here. I've been going through a bunch of stuff, got some stuff from Whatnot. I actually got Private Party. I actually got a dual autographed card from Private Party. I got 2 of them on accident. I ordered 2 of them. So this right here, I got this right here. If you're still here, I want you to be the first person to comment in the bottom, Private Party. You comment Private Party, I'll send this to you. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Private Party. Put it in the comments. I got you. In the meantime, like, subscribe. We got more interviews coming. We got more rides coming. Stay tuned. I am the Burr, B-U-R-R-R-R. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for riding with TB2. Catch you on the next one. Peace!